Good afternoon and welcome back. This is my exercise 6 project, 3D printing applications for SDGs in South Africa. This is obviously the 6th installment. We're well over halfway now. So yes, let's get into it. What is 3D printing? 3D printing, also known as additive manufacturing, is a process of creating three-dimensional objects by adding material layer by layer based on a digital model. This technology enables rapid prototyping, localized production, and resource-efficient manufacturing. In South Africa, 3D printing is being used in healthcare, housing, and education. I know a lot of the private sector is using it too. My cousin actually has a 3D printer in his home, and he makes all kinds of stuff, which is very exciting. Who is using 3D printing in South Africa? The medical sector is probably the biggest. Hospitals and universities use 3D printers to create prosthetics and surgical models. The construction industry, emerging startups are experimenting with 3D printing of houses to address informal settlements. And then education and research institutions like the CSIR and local universities use 3D printing for engineering and design education. Where is 3D printing being used? Cape Town and Johannesburg, used in hospitals and maker labs for medical tools and training. Townships and informal settlements pilot projects for building affordable 3D printed homes. And then again, universities enhancing engineering, design, and manufacturing. I know that South Africa has put a big emphasis on trying to level up in the educational sector, the academic sector. We have two universities that are really competitive in the world, which is the University of Cape Town and they call it WITS, which is Witwatersrand. That is another great university in South Africa. So yeah, 3D printing is being used to hopefully increase production. So why is South Africa using 3D printing? 3D printing is efficient, cost-effective, and environment friendly. So strengths, rising interest in local innovation, access to global 3D design resources. Weaknesses, high material costs. Opportunities, affordable housing, education, and rapid medical device production. Threats, lack of skilled operators, IP issues, and material import reliance. When is 3D printing being adopted? Introduced in research labs around 2010, commercial applications have been growing since 2015. Major adoption expected by 2030, especially in healthcare. And then the COVID-19 accelerated local 3D printing. This is why I told you the private sector is really utilizing this to their big advantage. How 3D printing helps South Africa. So they use it in SDG 3, 4, 9, and 11. And then we're going to be looking at 2 truths and 1 lie. South African hospitals use 3D printing for making patient-specific prosthetics. A Cape Town-based startup printed the first fully functioning car in Africa, and then universities in South Africa use 3D printers to teach engineering students. As you can see on the screen, the lie was the second one. A Cape Town-based startup printed the first fully functioning car. I know that they are trying to do that, but that has not been done yet. Thank you very much for listening, and I will see you in the next one.